Be honest with me for a second. Have you ever looked in a mirror or even stepped on a scale and thought to yourself, I don't even know where to start? Because here's the truth. Wanting to lose weight is one thing, but actually knowing how to do it without getting overwhelmed, without getting lost in all the weight loss diet trends, or even the conflicting advice online, that is a whole nother challenge. So if you've been telling yourself that you want to change, but you literally have no idea where to begin, then this video is for you. I'm going to break it down step by step in a way that's simple, clear, and actually doable. By the end of this video, you're not just going to feel motivated, you're going to feel like you finally have a game plan that you can trust. My name is Kayla and I am a certified personal trainer, and I have worked with so many people who have felt just completely lost in the beginning. They didn't know what to eat, they didn't know how to work out, or even how to just get the right mindset to stay consistent. And here's the thing, if you feel stuck right now, that does not mean that you're weak or lazy. It just means that nobody has actually broken it down to you in a way that makes sense. Today I'm going to give you the exact roadmap I wish everybody has when they are starting from scratch. We're going to talk about the mindset shifts you need before even thinking about starting a workout or diet plan, the nutrition basics that matter, no complicated meal plans, just real discipline that works, how to start exercise in a way that doesn't feel overwhelming, the lifestyle changes that make everything easier, and the mistakes that most beginners make so you don't have to spend years making the same ones. This is going to be very detailed, so you might want to get a notebook or just let this video play while you're doing things around the house or just relaxing. Either way, I promise you, if you stick with me, you're going to walk away with real clarity on how to actually start your weight loss journey. Before you even touch a salad, before you even think about running a mile, I need you to get your mindset right. Because here's the truth, weight loss is 90% mental. And I don't mean just think positive or manifest it. I mean the way you see yourself, the way you talk to yourself, and the way you set your expectations will determine whether you will actually stick with this for the long run. So let's start with the first mindset shift. You don't need everything to start. A lot of beginners get paralyzed because they think I have to know the perfect workouts, the perfect diets, the perfect supplements before I even begin. And that's just completely wrong. That perfectionist mindset is actually just procrastination in disguise. The truth is, you could start small, even imperfectly, and still get progress. Think about it like learning to drive. When you first sat in that driver's seat, you didn't know how to parallel park, you didn't know how to merge into a freeway, or even just set your mirrors the right way. But did that stop you from learning? No, you learned step by step. And weight loss is the exact same. The second mindset shift is to stop looking for fast results. I know we all want to drop 20 pounds in 2 weeks. But let's just be real. Every crash diet, every extreme cleanse, every miracle solution, you've either already tried it or you know deep down that it's not sustainable. What actually works is consistent, realistic progress. Losing even just half a pound or 2 pounds a week might not sound exciting, but in just 6 months, that's 12 to 50 pounds gone for good. The third mindset shift I want you to know is you are not broken. A lot of people feel like they failed too many times before in the past and this time won't be any different. But the truth is, you've just never had the right tools. You probably had bad advice, toxic influencers, or just unrealistic expectations. You are not the problem. The approach was the problem. And the final mindset shift before we move forward is discipline over motivation. Motivation comes and goes. Some days you'll wake up highly motivated. Other days you'll want to eat ice cream for breakfast and skip working out altogether. The people who succeed are not the ones who are motivated all the time. They're the ones who build discipline. That means doing the small habits even when you do not feel like it. That's how you win in life. Now that your head is in the right place, let's talk about the most important part of weight loss, and that is nutrition. I'll keep it simple. You cannot out-exercise a bad diet. You could spend hours in the gym, but if you're eating way too many calories and junk food, you simply just will not lose weight. And I know calories sound so boring, but let me explain this in a way that actually makes some sense. At the end of the day, weight loss comes down to one principle, and that is a calorie deficit. That means you're eating fewer calories than your body burns. When you do that consistently, your body uses stored fat for energy. And that is how fat loss happens. So let's break this down step by step. Number 1, figure out how many calories you need. You do not need to get obsessive, but having a ballpark number really helps. A simple method is to take your current body weight by pounds and multiply that by 12. That's roughly how many calories you need to maintain your weight. Eat a few hundred less than that and boom, that's a calorie deficit. So if you weigh 200 pounds, 200 times 12 equals 2,400 calories. To maintain your weight. To lose weight, aim for around 1,900 to 2,100 calories per day. This is if you weigh 200 pounds. This is just an example. So take your weight, times that by 12, and do that method I said, and give it a try. Focus on protein. Protein is one of the most important macronutrients when you are trying to lose fat. It keeps you full, helps preserve muscle, and actually burns more calories during digestion. Aim for 0.7 to 1 gram of protein per body weight. So for example, if you weigh 180 pounds, try to eat 130 to 180 grams of protein per day. That could look like chicken breast, lean beef, eggs, Greek yogurt, protein shakes, tofu, or even beans. Do not demonize carbs or fats. You do not have to cut out any food groups completely. Carbs give you energy, fats support your hormones, and both of those can fit into your plan as long as you're in a calorie deficit. Build your meals around balance. Every meal should have a protein source, a vegetable or fruit, a carb or fat source depending on what you prefer. Breakfast could be scrambled eggs with spinach and a slice of whole grains. Lunch could be grilled chicken with rice and broccoli. Dinner could be salmon, roasted potatoes, and asparagus. Snacks could be Greek yogurt with berries, fruit, or just a protein shake. Drink water like it is your job because sometimes you're not hungry, you're just dehydrated. Aim for at least 2 to 3 liters of water per day. Watch out for liquid calories like sodas, alcohol, sugary juices. These add up fast, so switch to no sugar drinks when you can. Don't ban your favorite foods. This one is very important. If you love pizza, chocolate, or just ice cream, don't cut it out completely. Just fit them into your calorie budget occasionally. That's how you stay consistent long term. Okay, now let's talk about the part that can feel the most intimidating, especially for beginners, and that is working out. Here's the first thing you need to understand. You don't need fancy equipment, you don't need complicated routines, you don't need hours in the gym. What matters for weight loss is moving consistently and building healthy habits. Start with full body basics. For beginners, full body workouts will become your best friend. They hit all your major muscle groups, they burn more calories, and it builds a foundation for strength and metabolism. You don't need to overthink it. Focus on movements you can actually do consistently. Squats are great for your legs and your glutes. Start with body weight squats, then slowly start adding in weights. Push-ups work your chest, shoulders, and your triceps. You can modify them by dropping to your knees if you need to. Rows or pull exercises. If you have resistance bands, go ahead and use them. If not, you could do body weight rows under a stable table or furniture. Planks are great for your core stability. Start with 15 to 20 second hold and then work your way up to doing a minute. You can literally string all these workouts together as a mini circuit with 2 to 3 rounds. That's enough to get your body moving and your metabolism fired up. Cardio does not have to be complicated. When thinking about working out, most people picture running miles at a time. Don't fall into that trap because cardio is really just slight movement that raises your heart rate. Some good options is walking around your neighborhood or at a park, jump rope or bodyweight cardio at home. I post bodyweight cardio on my page. I'm going to start back up posting more follow-alongs, but if you scroll down, I have a bunch of them, especially when I was first starting my YouTube. I was posting a lot of follow-along workouts that you could still give a try. They're at home and they are beginner friendly. You could even do stair climbing or taking the stairs whenever you can. Start small. 15 to 20 minutes a day is perfect, especially for your first week. Consistency beats intensity, especially at this stage. Build a routine that you can stick to. This is the secret that most beginners tend to miss. It's better to do short, consistent workouts than to go all out and just burn out. Focus on form over speed. I cannot stress this enough. If you do 20 squats with bad form, you're risking injury and you're not targeting the muscles correctly. Slow down, learn the movements, and focus on doing them right. Your body will thank you and the progress will come a lot faster. Celebrate your small wins. Every time you finish that mini circuit, every time you go on a walk instead of laying in bed scrolling on your phone, that counts and that's something to celebrate. Weight loss is not about being perfect. It's about stacking up wins over time. So give yourself credit for showing up. This one is optional, but you could do gym or at-home equipment. If you have access to a gym, that's great. Machines, dumbbells, or even cables can help you build muscle a lot faster. But these things are not required to start seeing results. Resistance bands, household items like water bottles, or bodyweight exercises are more than enough, especially at the beginner stage. Remember, movement over perfection. We're not trying to be a bodybuilder by tomorrow. We're just trying to create healthy habits. Do it consistently and your confidence, energy, and results will follow. All right, so let's wrap this thing up. I feel like today we covered a lot. We covered how to shift your mindset so you don't get stuck before you even start. The simple, no fuss nutrition basics that actually work. How to start moving your body in a way that's beginner friendly, realistic, and sustainable. But here's the most important thing I want you to take away. You do not need to know everything. You don't need to be perfect, you just need to start. Small steps taken consistently build massive results over time. So today, pick one action from each section and commit to it. Remind yourself you're capable and not broken. Log your meals for the next 3 days, or just swap out the sugary drinks for something much healthier. Do a 15 to 20 minute full body circuit, or just go on a walk. That's it, nothing overwhelming, nothing overcomplicated, just start. And remember, this is not punishment or a diet, it is a lifestyle you are building. A life where you feel confident, energized, and in control of your body. If you stick with this, follow these steps, and stay consistent, you're gonna look back in a few months and wonder why you ever even felt lost. So get moving, keep it simple, and above all, trust the process. Your journey starts today, and you've got this. Please do not forget to like, share, comment, and subscribe, and I will see you guys next time. Bye.